Hey guys, I'm back with another review. It's been a little while, but I wanted to display a bunch of beers that I've been, I would say, collecting. But I try different beer, see what I like, and I've noticed over time that I go towards lighter beers. I was having a friend over and decided, I'm in Texas. Why not Lone Star, right? Now, the problem is Robert Gardner is getting older, and Robert Gardner needs reading glasses. Because when I go pick up beer at the store and I see Lone Star, I go, okay, Lone Star, cool, that'd be good. And I get home and it says wheat beer with agave and hibiscus flavors. And I go, Lone Star, have you jumped the shark? Are we selling beer to Californians now? Not to offend Californians, by the way. I love California, but I got Lone Star because it was a Texas beer, and now it's High Desert Days. I didn't want hibiscus in my beer. I couldn't read that. The text was so small and blind. So we will try this out. And I don't remember this being, I would say, absolutely horrible. I remember thinking it was actually okay, though not necessarily my taste or what I was looking for. I also went to their website to try to see, and apparently on LoneStarBeer.com, they have the original, so now I know what it looks like. It's got a darker red color with like the Texas state below. I wanted to look and see if they had it. So that's the original. The light I've never seen. This was super interesting to me. The Lone Star Rio Jade. I'm gonna have to go look for this specifically. This sounds really interesting as like a Mexican style lager. There was no listing for this beer, which I'm assuming it was a seasonal, and we just kind of went past the date. But let's crack this guy open and see what we think. These are the things I do for you guys. High Desert Days. Looks pretty tasty. Looks pretty good. Give it just a minute to get rid of some of the bubbles there. And I've noticed over time that lighter beers, Pilsners, Kolsch are more my favorites. I still drink stouts and porters, and I like dark beers and things as well. But if I'm going to drink in Texas, it's often a lighter, crisper beer, and I find it goes well with most Texas food, whether that be barbecue, tacos, something like that, something that pairs with food well. Nothing against the lighter beers, or I should say darker beers, but I really like um, something that's crisp, something I can have multiple of while I'm hanging out with friends. It doesn't feel like quite as much of a challenge to have it at a party, whereas if I've got porters or stouts, lady friends might not want to drink those, find them a little too bitter, things along those lines. But let's give this a try and see what we think. Smells like beer. Yes, that is a definite beer flavor smell that I get there. It's got a little sweetness to it. I'm actually surprised. I don't remember that from before. Maybe it's the agave nectar. It's got a, I think, smooth mouth feel. It almost feels, dare I say, like slightly syrupy, just a little bit. I'm probably just influenced because of the agave nectar on the label. I don't even know what hibiscus is supposed to taste like, but I'm getting almost like rose hips. This kind of floral note to the beer. And if somebody handed this to me at a party and like didn't say what it was, I don't even know that the flavors are intense enough that I would notice that hibiscus flavor, which again, to me, it's a little bit, the closest thing I can think of is maybe like rose hips and then the agave nectar, a little bit of syrupiness. I don't think I would be able to tell this apart from a standard Lone Star, but I've also not had it. So again, you can check on their website here to see what they're actually offering. I think I'm gonna look for this Rio Jade. I'd like to try this in particular. I don't think I have purchased this, so I can check and make sure. Mexican style lagers that are crisp go really, really well with Tex-Mex cuisine, the sort of stuff I make here at home. So I'll probably try that out. I think this is pretty good. This isn't definitely, I'm not gonna be buying it again. But it's not because it's not good. It's just not my particular flavor. It's almost like a standard beer, and then there's like these kind of floral notes sitting on top that don't really appeal to me necessarily. It's just not what I'm looking for in a beer. I think it's a good experience to try something different, but I don't know. I just think it's okay for the most part. I don't know if I would pair this with cheeses or fruit or a charcuterie board, food. The agave nectar and the hibiscus are kind of strange to me, so I wouldn't know how to pair this with certain foods per se. And again, you may love this. If you do, let me know down in the comments. I just think it's okay. I'd actually like to try the original Lone Star. Maybe I'll grab a 6-pack of that, and then the other, the Rio Jade, just to see how it goes. But another great review. And again, you can check them out at lonestarbeer.com and go ahead and check out their available offers there. And I will see you guys again soon for another beer review. This one, it's just okay.